Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin' with Sid from 3 Mississippi. Just got back from church and Sunday lunch. I apologize, I don't have my microphone on, so you're gonna hear some background crunching of leaves and things that you normally wouldn't hear on Sippin' and Spillin', but I didn't charge my stuff because I was out of commission last week and just kind of behind on some of that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of looking like it's gonna snow. We are forecasted to get snow and ice the next few days. Hopefully just snow. There's possibility of ice, but we're hoping for just snow. Today, obviously Sunday, but as you're seeing this, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So Frankie's home from school and we're supposed to be getting snow. And I'm excited. We got a little bit of snow one evening last year, our first year here, and it was super cold. That was when it got down to like 6 degrees, which was, I guess, the coldest it had gotten down to in quite a while. And this year, we got Kusi over here wanting to say hi. This year, we have, tomorrow it's supposed to be about 20 to 22 degrees. And we're supposed to get the snow, and then it's supposed to get down to between 4 and 11 degrees over the next 2 days between like now and midweek. So everybody's kind of gearing up. You should have seen the grocery store after church today. It was a madhouse, and kind of crazy. And you know, people are prepared for power outages because I guess something that likes to happen down here sometimes is ice will collect on the lines and then the lines will go out, and then you have, you know, those ice storms and stuff. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we just get some nice light flurries of snow, nothing crazy. You know, we don't get a lot of snow here in northern Mississippi, but we just get a little bit once in a while, which is the perfect amount for me. You know, as somebody who didn't grow up with a lot of snow and isn't used to it, a little bit is exciting to me, but more than that is a little bit terrifying because I don't really know what to do with too much snow. So I know you're just all excited and I'm not paying enough attention to you because I'm standing here. I can see Beulah way off. I don't even know if you guys can see her. Way off in the distance right there. out in the stacks, as I call it. She's out there in the sagebrush. But it's cold right now. I think, I didn't look, but I think it's about 20 something degrees right now. It's chilly. But it's funny though, it's like, you know, you get used to the cold and the heat, I guess, pretty quickly. Frankie and I were actually talking about that this morning, about how, you know, a lot of the people that have grown up in this area will be talking about how cold it is and how hot it is during the summer, and you know, how can you do anything when it's that hot, or how can you do anything when it's that cold? And it's like, well, you just get used to it. Like, it's just part of whatever it is, and you just have to keep doing stuff when the weather is what it is. The only time you really can't be doing stuff is when it's, you know, lightning and like torrential downpour, terrible winds. You got to kind of wait till the storm breaks a little bit. But when it's just cold for a few days, you know, the animals still need to be fed and things still need to be done, and stalls still need to be cleaned, and, you know, stuff still has to get done. So, you know, it is what it is. So I've been giving everybody a little extra food the last few days to kind of, you know, the birds a little extra, and I put some extra bedding in for the goats, and I've been giving Beulah a little extra feed. You know, she has her kind of, she's basically just on pasture, but she gets some rolled oats. But I've been giving her just a little bit of extra these last couple days in preparation for the cold that's coming. But I think everybody's hunkered down and ready. So we'll see. You know, I'll just be home tomorrow, and I'm gonna make a big pot of soup or something and just kind of chill out. Again, I want to thank you guys for all the prayers and the well wishes regarding my vestibular migraine. I appreciate all of the outpouring. It's getting better. It's not gone, but it's getting better. I can function. I would liken it now to basically just feeling a little seasick and being kind of feeling like I don't have my land legs back yet. So hopefully it'll continue to dissipate, but still feel a little off when it comes to that. But that's okay. We're gonna get it under control, and it's gonna be better before too much longer. And I'm excited too, guys, because with me being down last week and us kind of that really threw the schedule off for the whole household. When mom's down for the count, it kind of messes everybody up. And so because I needed a little extra care, and because I wasn't getting some of the things done that I would normally be doing, and they were having to pick up the slack, the brooder was not getting finished. And somebody just got a deer, and we have birds coming in about, let's see, 2 weeks. So that being said, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to get a stock tank, or Beela's coming over. She heard me talking. I'm gonna have to get another couple of stock tanks to brood these meat birds in for the summer season that's coming. And which I know sounds crazy to say, but I really like to have all the birds done out here now that we're in Mississippi, and how I know how the summers go a little bit. And because we're going to be doing the Freedom Weekend here, I want to make sure all the birds are processed out before we have Freedom Weekend, which means I want them all done by mid-June. So I was strategic in putting in my orders for my meat birds. Hi, Mama. What are you doing? Oh, she's walking up that way. She thinks I'm going to walk over there. She's confused. But that being said, I want to make sure I have them all done. So I've got them spaced out to where the last batch will be able to be done in June. And it gets warm enough that by the time they're ready to go out to pasture and all of that, I should have the timing just about right with starting them in the brooder in the end of January, beginning of February by the time they get here. So it'll be the beginning of February because it takes them a few days to get here and all of that, and it's not an exact science as to when they hatch. But I was kind of stressing, like, what am I going to put them in? Because the outdoor brooder was a no-go, which I told you guys about last week. But I found, I guess it proves or doesn't prove that either Big Brother is watching, or sometimes divine intervention puts things in your path. Either way, I prefer to think of it as divine intervention and not Big Brother. But I was scrolling through the bookity face, and I'm a member of local livestock groups and things like that. And somebody had posted this pop-up tent, which is exactly what you think it is, like a pop-up tent, or like a pop-up, like almost looks like one of those pop-up laundry bins that you could like fold down into a circle and put away, with mesh on the sides and a mesh top, that they were using as a temporary brooder. And I was like, that's brilliant. Hadn't seen one of those before like that. So I'm gonna order me a couple of those to brood my birds in. My cat is trying to climb up my jeans. Bunko! Now I have a tail. Get off my jeans. He's literally has his claws dug into my leg. Woo! Trying to climb my jeans. Bro, that's not cool. That's not cool. Anyway. Why is everybody running? What's going on? It's like a herd of wild, crazy goats over here. But anyway, so that was kind of exciting, that I found that, and then I ran across that, because I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go get a couple stock tanks, but the stock tanks work, and yes, I can use them afterwards, but they're kind of a pain because when you got to clean them out, and then I gotta still have to come up with a cover for them, because why you always want to nibble me? He's my nibbler. Then you got to clean them out, and it's kind of hard, to clean them out, and they're just cumbersome and they get heavy. when they've got bedding with poop and stuff in them. Anyway, this is going to be a lot easier to clean out and to keep clean and to do all the things. Ooh, little munchkin. So that being said, I'm like, this is going to be good. I haven't had a chance to show Mike yet because he actually didn't come to church with us today, because with me being down for the count this last week, I wasn't able to film or edit. So he was working on finishing a video to put out for, presumably, for Sunday's video, yesterday's video, as you guys are seeing this. So he didn't come to church with us or Sunday lunch because he was working on that to try to get that done. So I'll show him what I found and see what he thinks. But I think that could be a good solve for being able to put it in the garage. It's not going to take up too much room, but it's big enough that I can brood them in those couple of tents. And so I think that'll work. And kind of a neat thing, because you can kind of just hose them out and dry them out, and then put them up when you don't need them. And they weren't expensive. Like I think the two smaller ones I think are $24, and one of the larger ones that's got like different sides to it is like I think $40. So not a bad price when it's all said and done. Hi, Mama. Are you coming to say hi? I'll just come to say hi. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, Mama. I didn't bring you anything. I know. I didn't bring you anything. Hey, I didn't bring you anything. Be nice. Be nice. I know. I didn't bring you anything. I know. Be nice. Anyway, she knows I only bring her a you-know-what. I won't say the TREAT word. She knows I only bring her that in the morning. But she still will come over and like do that. Like, why didn't you bring me anything? But she knows better. But anyway, so I'm excited. I think that'd be a good fix and an easy solve, just because right now I am getting a little stressed. My, kind of dealing with this whole dizziness thing is kind of throwing me for a loop a little bit. And I think it's just going to take a little bit of adjustment and time. And, it's waiting for some other things without getting into too much detail of my personal medical business, guys. I know some of you were concerned that maybe it was something more serious or whatever. I can assure you it is not. It is a vestibular, sorry, I said that wrong. Vestibular migraine. It is a weird type of migraine. It's not super common, but it is a thing. And it basically, it does exactly like I described. It causes dizziness, makes it feel like it's hard to focus your eyes, that your eyes are bouncing, and can cause the halos of light when you're in the thick of an episode, which I'm out of that part of it now, and I'm just dealing with the kind of, after effects of it, I guess you could say. But, so they got me on meds for that, but they're accumulative, and it's just going to take a little time for that to see how it goes. But I'm doing all right. I'm functioning. As you can see, I can walk in a straight line. I just feel a little seasick doing it. That's all. So we're ready for the snow, guys. I'm ready. I've got my problem solved here, I think, for my temporary brooder of what I'm going to do. Hopefully next year we'll have the coop completely done and the brooder problem of power and all of that completely solved for out there by next year, and be able to have that completely handled so that I won't have to brood birds in the garage ever again, unless for whatever reason I decide I want to. But hopefully I won't have to. That'd be ideal. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday, and if it's snowing or icy or nasty out where you are, I hope you're hunkered down with your family and not having to work in it. If you are having to work in it, I hope you're being safe and careful. Keep those linemen and emergency responders in your prayers of protection over the next few days while these storms are raging, because they're the ones helping keep people safe and keeping the lights on and the heat and the power on for everybody. And they're working hard. I know they're working hard out here, and I'm sure that's the case in a lot of places right now. So, you know, enjoy some soup, watch a movie, or hunker down with your family, or take a nap, and try to stay warm while this Arctic blast hits us all. And until next time, guys, stay blessed and safety's off.